bring this shed out, mate, down the front. Them old cows are the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know whether there's any in here good enough for old bloody bow trip on. There's one like him ain't too bad.
Yeah.
This is a bloody pickle down here.
Yes.
Whether we talk, bow trip tomorrow, I don't know. I'd somewhere else and down. Go twice around the top and then it just holds in.
Yeah.
You can get,
One of
you
his.
just get your finger down in there, Mark. Yeah? Just hold that more.
Yep, I got it. Steady, boy, steady. 2 mil?
Yeah, 2 more. It seems to work very well, that.
Yes. Bit stronger stuff.
Yeah.
Steady, boy, steady, steady, steady. Good. Good.
Good one, that.
Good.
Out all of them, just that one.
Yeah, that's it. The other one's good. That's dried up now. What is number, mate?
21, 22. Have you seen anything touch this wire yet?
No.
Oh. No. It must be working, because otherwise...
Might not be.
Is it on,
Right,
Rob?
just give it a touch.
Is it on?
Yeah.
You wouldn't touch it, Robbo. Touch a bit of straw. Bit of straw won't get you. No, that'll be alright, won't it? A bit of straw.
Same as grass, isn't it?
We'll give
Yeah.
that to that 77. Please catch me and doing about.
Yeah.
Well, you want 7... What 2 is it?
77, and I think the other one was 89.
Yeah, I got his number. I scratched up.
How we at?
Got him, Robbo?
Yeah, we're just going to get to the skin.
I got his arse, as long as you got his head.
Alright, buddy.
89. I've got off, it was just left out.
We can do the same again, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, as long as you don't go into that corner, you get his zap one.
Yeah. Here he is, Rob. He's just got a snotty nose. Let me bring him round to that corner again. Here. Watch you don't go for...
You tried to get in front of him so he didn't just go straight out.
Catch him.
There ain't too much wrong with him, I can tell you that.
Well then, mate.
Just a couple of precautionary antibiotics, just in case they're sort of coughing. One of them's got a bit of snot hanging. By precaution, trying to catch it early if it is something. A couple of jabs there. Obviously they're a bit trickier to catch when they're older. It's always best to catch it early if you can. So it's usually pneumonia at this time of year. Warm days, cold nights. But these guys will be going out soon. We've got a little bit more drilling to finish up. The sun's back out. It has lashed it with rain for half an hour, but the sun's back out, so we could, you know, by this evening we could be back at it. I think there's a bit of wind about, you know, we might be back drilling this afternoon. We'll see. Just catching up on a few cattle work jobs. Got a cow in there doodling about. She ain't doing nothing yet, but she's bagged up ready to calve, so she should be having a calf in the next day or two. So young Ollie, he's got the tractor to fix the oil leak. There was a bolt came out of one of the slices. We'll look at that another day. The bearing went, I'll zoom in for you, but the bearing went in between the wheels where the wheels rock. So farmer's got to have that off and have a look at that later on. So be looking at that later on. And while we were drilling yesterday, they were out with the Terra tyres. Look at the size of them tyres. Putting second dose on winter wheat. It's not very special out here. It's not going to get a third dose. Farmer's not going to waste any more money on it. Doesn't think it's going to do too well. So, but second dose went on anyway, and he managed to level out a few of the ruts first time round. So yeah, and they're going to go and fertilise the oats that we planted. Haven't looked at those for a few days. We'll go and look at those when we get a chance. When we're driving by, we'll go and have a look at those. They are coming out of the ground. I think they're a bit patchy, you know, in some of the heavier dirt. They're a bit slower coming up, but I think they are coming up. We're over at the oats that we planted about 2 or 3 weeks ago. On the better dirt it looks alright. And then up on, hear me now, it's windy, you might not be able to hear me. On the clay bank there, not so good. We've had that rain this morning, which is pretty good on top. It's hellishly windy. GPS did quite a nice job, didn't it? Look at that, beautiful. Right, we'll come back and look at this another day. We were just stopping by, I was just coming to check on it really. What have we got there? Oh, a bit of glass, lovely. Yes, happy with that. I wanted to make sure the drill was lined up. It's pretty good actually. I'm happy with that. The bit at the top you can see there, we might have to come back and re-drill, but we'll see. We'll see what farm wants to do, see if it's worth it. We've got some spare oats, so we'll have a look at that. Nice little part, it's alright. Let's have a quick look at this other field. Whether you can hear me or not, I don't know. I got a wind muffler on, but yeah, this field's the same, you see. This end's got a clay cap on it. Whether it'll come or not, I don't know, but where the field's good, it's all come. And then this is like a clay cap. I've no idea. I ain't got time to go investigate, but we'll come back another day and look. So you're hoping you can use that, are you?
Well, if you might be able to clean the threads up and do something with it.
Has it damaged the bits in here?
Buggered the thread, the bearings are bollocks. We're getting going, mate.
Yeah.
Just been looking to see if I can find another axle.
Yes.
We'll do something, mate.
Yeah.
You know, we've got enough parts here to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, Brick only cuts that off and puts that stub in.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can find some more stubs then. I don't know where the old one was from.
And you haven't got a driving licence, is that right?
And on that scale.
You don't have a driving licence, but you're old enough to have one, is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Still hasn't got a driving licence, farmer? Have you ever heard such nonsense? Old enough to have a licence, but doesn't have a licence? I just can't work that out. I just can't work it out. I reckon he's banned. He's got to be banned. That's why he can't drive. He's a hooligan. Right, so you can see out there, that's where the wheels were. Farmer's got a guy up the road who's he's very good with metal. All things related, metal related, welding, threads, you know, lathing, you know, that sort of stuff. He's very good with that. So we're hoping to get this back up and running by the weekend, because it's looking drier from the outlook from today. and we want this back up and running to get the next block of land done. This afternoon we're hoping to get up to the drill, mend the drill, and maybe even possibly get back to drill it. So we're going to drop this off here. It's drying off pretty nice, you know, all that rain this morning, the yard's nearly dry already, so the wind's blowing. Rob and Farmer are going to go. Farmer's gone to drop that piece over to Richard, who sorts out the you know, the metal worker. He will have a look at that and do his best for us on that. I know he will. He's pretty, well, he's very, very good, very more skilled than we are. He's got the tools, he's got all the bits and pieces. Lovely, Rob, that's it. Lovely.
Inflate?
Yes.
All of them?
Yeah. But we'll get these harrows put on for Davo. Linda and Hazel's back. The old man's got a loader, so they're going to have to wait, just like me and Rob. We've got a few things we need to do to this drill. It needs a full grease up all the way around. And we've got a tank of seed on, so we can go and have a go if we want. You know, there's 1 or 2 showers coming through, but then, you know, they're nothing showers. But we've got to sort this pipe out first, which is this one. That one has come across. It's one of our old feet, so we get that one swapped over quick. It's not a big job to change. We could have done it last night, but I needed to grease everything anyway. And by the time we got back to the field, you know, we'd have had a very late night. So yes, we're in no hurry. You know, there's nothing else we can go on to just yet. We've got at least a week of drying before we can get on anything else. So we mend this, we grease up the drill, we check everything else, because it had a good, I don't know, 13 hours on it yesterday. So we give everything a wiggle, make sure everything's tight, no more surprises. And then, yeah, then we might go and have a go. Actually, we'll go and see what's what. Come on. Okay, might need something to leave that off with. A little bit dark in here, I'm afraid, no lights. They just need to pinch it tight enough to not let the pipe fall out. Something like that. Lovely job. There we go. Right, so we found another problem. On the wheel eradicators there's a spring with a tie rod that keeps it all together, and we're missing one. We've obviously bust one in the field somewhere, and I haven't got one of those type with me, but what I have got is my spare leg, and save me running back home wasting time. We're just going to whip this one off. We're going to put that, it's not the right spring, the wheel eradicator springs are on a thicker spring, but it's going to do the job for 2 fields. Then we come back and I swap it for a bigger spring when we come back. So yeah, going to nick that part off of there. That's what I said. I was trying to explain about us keeping a part of every type, but I hadn't got a spring or a tie rod, which I will put in the bucket for next time. But yeah, going to get that swapped over anyway. This spring assembly, the bolt was still there, so it was, I imagine the brass fittings on the end broke off. But we got a spare on our other leg. It's not quite the same spring. The wheel eradicator springs are a little bit thicker. It's only got to last 2 fields. I'll put that back on that new one. When we get back to the farm, I'll get the right one on there. But it's just going to get us going, get these 2 last done. Sometimes you just got to make it work, just for a little bit. She's ready to go. Full grease up. Look at the state of it. This is why farmers are always dirty. Anyway, it's all been greased, it's all been repaired, everything's back to normal. So we should get these 2 fields done. We've just got to move this tractor and make stuff. Right, we've managed to get going again, which is pretty good. Let's pull this off so you guys can see. We're just coming up to the spring where the farmer got the combine stuck in. I'll let you have a good look as we go by. Hopefully we don't fall in it. We've given it a wide berth. It's a bit notchy here, so we're going to slow down a bit. You know, it's not perfect all over, but you know, the areas we're leaving are just, you know, they're nothing. You know, they're not even worth mentioning really. But yeah, even with the shower that came this morning, and it was a heavy shower, we're still going, and I'm happy. You know, it's drilling beautiful. Yeah, here's the hole. Look, see the ruts where the farmer got in there. Look, that's where he got in there. I've got to concentrate because I've got to go round here. All of that in there is a spring, and some years you can get close to it, and some years you can dry. It's just a little pool of water sometimes, but yeah, it's not ideal. There's you know, there's bits like this bit. It's a bit snotty. Probably won't come to much. See if we can drag this around. But those areas are, you know, they're just minuscule really. Right, I've sort of, where are we? Somewhere here. This is about as worse as it gets for wet, you know, as you want to drill. You know, will anything grow there? Probably not, but a little bit will come there, you know. But then you're straight out of it and you're back into good. Literally from this point on, and 99% of the other part of the field is beautiful. So yeah. Oh, we had a battle getting the drill ready. I think Graham will be up here shortly to deliver some seed. And if the weather will just play ball and give me, climbing the hill here a bit. If the weather will play ball and just give me a couple of hours, I've got this little triangle, and you can see it over the back hill there. That's the last field over there to do, and we'll be done. You know, we'll be done before dark. We've got, yeah, once we get on the ups and downs, we'll be golden. But that's where the farmer went in with the combine in the summer, and they had 2 tractors pulling him out of there, and he thought he wasn't close to it. You know, he wasn't right in the center of the hole, but yeah, down it went. And yeah, but Martin and Graham, they got him out of there, and you know, they kept tickling on then. But yeah, give it a wide berth. I'm not going in it, Christ, that'd be a nightmare to get out of there. Anyway, we got, considering the breakdowns yesterday, we got most of the farm drilled, and we had a good go. You know, we had a good day. It was a long day, but it was all right in the end. Yeah, the sun's come out now. It's ideal. It's actually beautiful. There aren't many other people having a go, just me. But I don't know. We want to take the drill home and get the, well, try and get that bit of oil washed up, and Ollie's fixing that other tractor. By the weekend, we're hoping to be cultivating over at Alistair's. What we're hoping for. You know, look at that. You can see where I've been, and you can see here it's dried already. This is real light sandy dirt. You know, you probably wouldn't be going on anything else, but these are the best 2 fields in terms of sandy light soils, which is why it's got spring at the, you know, it's not even at the bottom of the hill. It's like placed real awkward. But anyway, I'm gonna get as much drilled as I can, hopefully before the next shower comes. Davo cultivated this one last night. He had to borrow Graham's cultivator, so you know, when things happen, when bad things happen, when things break down, you know, you got to just use your head a little bit. What can we do? How can we get finished? You know, swap the tractors over, swap the machines over. Let's try and get it finished. And yeah, turned out, yeah, pretty good in the end. But I'd be ecstatic if I could finish this tonight. I'd be really happy. I'd be well chuffed. Right, let's see how we get on the last field. I think we're going to do it. We're nearly there. We're yeah, just on the last time round the outside, and then we'll start our ups and downs. This one's only a small one, so we should get this done tonight, unless it thunders down with rain in the next hour. But yeah, well chuffed actually. It's a bit notchy down here, you know, it's a bit rough and ready, but that's it. It is what it is now. But on the whole, it drilled pretty nice all over, so we'll see what comes, because it's late. I don't, you know, yields aren't going to be record breaking anywhere, so but you know, they'll have something. We'll see how it does, and you never know, it might be some lovely growing weather, or it might dry up. You just don't know, so we will see. Anyway, yeah, probably leave it there. I imagine I've got to fill up about half a tank to finish. The alarm should be going off any minute, I would suspect. The scratch line on this bit is a little bit non-existent, but you know, just use the force. I'll let you have a few clips of me shutting up, and then we'll catch up tomorrow. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, hopefully on the next video they got my tractor fixed and we can get back on the other one, because although this tractor's very nice, I just prefer the other one. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Cheers.